my breakfast smoothie of bananas and blueberries, which is nearly all gone. Hey, it's Sunday, and we are taking the babies to get their jabs today. It's myxomatosis, and what's the other one they have combined? I can't remember. Anyway, we're going for their jabs today, and excuse me, we need to buy a couple of bits. We need to buy some more hay because they're eating us out of hay and home. I'm probably going to buy them a hay rack, and yeah, that's the plan for today. So we took the little babies back to the Pets at Home where we got them from, because they have a vet's there, and we decided that we'd try that vet's out. We've never tried that vet's before. We usually take them to different vet for their vaccines, and they were quite good. You were good girls. You were good girls, weren't you? Don't you think, Daddy?
Yeah.
They were good girls?
Yeah. Offered to trade them in.
Yeah. Oh, you're beautiful girls. There were lots of teeny tiny babies at Pets at Home. Are you going to go back to your bed now then?
Yeah, ready? Let's do it.
Go on in.
Whoa. You're so warm.
Oh, warm and snuggly. And their vet checked them over and they're perfectly healthy.
Yeah, good girl, aren't you?
You're a good girl. You were a little bit jumpy while you were in there. I am keeping an eye on Luna, on Florence, by the way. Hi, Flo. Florence. Florence Tinkerbell. Are you grumpy with Mummy? Oh, you're not happy with Mama? Oh, Luna just thumped, Daddy. Luna just thumped. I'm not very happy about going to the vets. Oh, look at them feet.
They're everywhere.
Them big feet.
Sit still. Alright?
My fluffy bunny.
Alright?
You're a good girl. You are a good girl.
Come on in.
And Luna thumped again. Yes, we've never been to the vets in it. And to be perfectly honest with you, we didn't even know that there was a vet at Pets at Home until we saw it the other day. And we decided to try them out because they are open all day Saturday and all day Sunday, whereas the vets that we go to are closed all day Sunday and they're only open till 12 on a Saturday. So we thought we'd try them out and see what the vets was like, and you know, because having their jab is fairly routine, and we're quite impressed. So we would consider going back to the vets at Pets at Home. We'd consider doing that. We're not sure. All our other girls are registered at our normal vets, so we're not sure. Anyway, because we were at Pets at Home, we picked up a few things. Don't worry, we didn't pick up any pets, but I'll do a little haul for you of what we got. So, firstly, because my big girls don't have any toys, and I thought my little girls might like toys, got a jingly jangly bell, and already Nibbles just sort of rolled her eyes. So I've got a jingly jangly bell for them. I got this thing. It's like part ball, part chew thing. It's a stick ball. The stick ball is perfect for rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, chinchillas and dagos. So it sort of hangs, but I might take the thing off so it can roll around. I prefer these sort of more natural things rather than the brightly coloured wood stuff. I don't know, I just think they look better. And then I got them some treats, all the girls some treats that they'll share. Got a Woodlands Snap and Share vegetable bar. Perfect for all small animals. It's got loads of nice looking things in there. What else did they get? They got a dandelion and marigold wheel, perfect for all small animals. That looks very tasty. These are all to share, by the way. They don't get one each. Oh, no. And apple and pansy hearts. Again, perfect for all small animals. So that's what we got. Oh, and we got some hay as well. And that's everything that we got from Pets at Home. Are we going back out now, John?
I guess so.
John saw next to Pets at Home there was a pound stretcher. And they'd got some trees outside because John wants to plant some trees this year, some fruit trees, and they had some fruit trees outside the shop. and so we might go back and have a look at them, see if they're any good, because obviously it was from Pound Stretcher and I don't know. And also John had this crazy idea of going and purchasing some paint to start painting the house, because we have not decorated since we've been here. We've been so lazy. To be honest, because we moved in, it was in fairly good condition, so we just haven't bothered. So lazy, so lazy. Only it's starting to look like it could do with painting now. So John had this crazy idea that we might go and get some paint today. And are you thinking of starting to paint today as well?
Might do.
Or just buy paint today? Or just look at paint colours? Or what's the stinking?
We'll get stuff, and then I might start sanding the wood down.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. All right then. So shall we duck back out again then? All right then. Well,
At least make the effort to try.
All right then.
See how far we get.
All right.
There's no
then.
rushes there.
No, now it's changing. Now it's changing. All right then. Shall we go?
Yep.
Okay. Just got home. John's putting his bread in. Oh, what's that? Why have you got flour on top for?
Dusting it with flour.
Why?
You know, so it's all nice and rustic looking.
Oh, I see. You're going a bit gourmet, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, breads are baking, and then while that's baking, I'm going to make some of my leek and potato soup. But we're back home. We've bought paint. Woo! Yeah. Finally deciding. Oh my god, guys, it's like marital nightmare sometimes in there, isn't it? By the time we had decided on a paint colour, we got it mixed. The guy goes, "What finish do you want? Do you want matte, sheens?" And we were like, "Oh god, we've just decided on the paint colour." So I'll show you the colour. And while we were in there, we found John's bought new rollers and new paint brushes. Oh, they're a bit posh, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ooh,
No point buying rubbish ones.
no, that's true.
I've already got a rubbish painter. Might as well have decent brushes.
You are?
The painter's already rubbish, and might as well get decent brushes.
Well, yeah. Okay, so guys, the colour that we've gone for, it's a Dulux colour. I'm going to bring you into the light. It's a Dulux colour, and it is grey steel, which you can't really see too well because the camera's not sort of doing its job. It's white, but it's very almost grey. Hence, it's called grey steel. But it looks a lot whiter in the paint tin than it does. What's the matter?
I didn't check my list files in there, did I?
What have you forgotten?
Sandpaper for my little sander.
Jonathan?
Masking tape.
I've got masking tape in my paint stuff.
It's your fault.
Why's it my fault? I didn't know you had a list. Oh, you've got an electric sander and you...
Yeah.
No, okay.
I even drew the size of it.
Oh, you did? You did?
Well, I always buy the wrong ones.
Oh. Well, if you're not going to start today, you could always go in the week. What was it? Okay. Yeah, well, you can always go in the week.
Yeah.
It's open till 8, so you can go in the week and get it.
Yeah.
Say that. And while we were in there, I picked up a Farrow and Ball paint menu, and we have seen some colours that we'd like to paint the bedroom. Oh my god, the colours are good. I quite like this one, but what we really like are these ones. We really like this like charcoaly off black and like these greys. Oh, for the bedroom. So built that in the home to have a look at and to bear that in mind. Picked up a furniture catalogue because we actually saw some furniture in there that we really like the look of. So we've just bought that catalogue because I said sort of before in Vlogmas that we still haven't bought furniture for the front room and stuff. And we've actually finally found some that we like. So we brought the catalogue home so we can have a look at the measurements and stuff and sit on it and procrastinate for another 8 months. Because we are clearly big procrastinators, so yes. But we finally found something we liked, and it was in Homebase, would you believe? Yeah, that's the plan, Stan. John bought 2 trees. What did you buy?
A plum tree. Is that Victoria plum?
Victoria plum.
And a conference pear.
Yes. Are you going to plant those this
I
afternoon?
might do actually, as it's quite sunny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Going to do that after lunch? As you're not going to start painting because you didn't buy your sandpaper?
I might start doing that. I've got some other sandpaper.
Okay. Well, I'm hungry. So I'm going to start cooking, preparing, etc. Leek and potato soup. Daddy's taking the little girls out in the garden for their very, very, very first time in the garden. Are you excited? Are you excited? Mummy's going to put her shoes on and just come and have a quick look, okay? Hold the camera, Daddy. Right. I'll get my shoes on. Turn the camera off. Here they go. Here they go. Oh, it's a bit frosty and cold out, isn't it?
Yeah, grass is wet, but...
Oh. See what they make of grass. See whether they're like, what the blazes is this?
Ta-da!
Da-da-da-da! Florence! Florence. You might have to get her out. Maybe she doesn't realise that she's... Oh.
Here it comes.
Come on then. Where are you? What's that, Florence? Where are you, Florence? Can you hear all those birdies singing? There's lots of birdies. Come on, Luna. There's lots of birdies singing. Come on, Luna. You can do it. You're not normally this cautious. Be interesting to see if they start eating the grass and they're like, oh, it's grass, you can eat this stuff.
You can eat the floor.
You can eat the floor. No, because that might give them more thoughts about chewing my carpet.
I don't want to see no digging either.
No digging, rabbits.
I'm going to put a sign up.
Pardon?
No digging.
Oh, he's tempted. He's tempted. He's done it. He's out. Well done, Luna. Go and explore then. Got little wet feet. And get little wet paws. I bet they're thinking, oh, I wish we could go for a real big run around this garden. No chance, mateys, because we'll never catch you. Ever. Ever. It's a lot bigger than our old garden. In our old house, we used to let our rabbits run totally free range in the garden, but the garden was a heck of a lot smaller. It's frozen. The bird bath's still frozen.
Yeah.
I'll
Break that in a second.
What are you doing?
Alright then.
Daddy's going to cover you up. Now Daddy's going to be out here because he's going to be planting his trees and he's going to be filming it for his other channel. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do part one.
Part one.
Part one first.
Okay.
And then I'll have lunch.
Okay. Cool. I've got to make lunch yet. Right. Okay. I'll leave you three out here then. Okay. I've got the big old enamel pot out that we use camping. When we go camping, we have this pot and like we put it on like an open fire and stuff. So it's a bit like battered and beaten and stuff, but it's big and it's really great for doing like massive things. I really need to buy a matching large saucepan. We've got Le Creuset and they do need replacing. Well, the handles need replacing because they're a bit old, but anyway, at some point and all that jazz. Yeah, so basically I've used the massive pan that we normally use for camping because I'm doing a huge vat of soup because I thought, well, while I'm cooking I might as well do extra, and then I've got some that we can have for our lunches next week, and I might later, if I've got enough ingredients, I might make some couscous as well and put that in the fridge for lunches this week and stuff, we'll see. But yeah, I'm using a massive pot. I love it. I don't know, it's just so rustic and cool. It's a bit scabby looking for indoors, but when you're outside and you're camping and stuff, it's just so cool. Yeah, so John's out there planting his trees. The babies are just sitting in their tub, not doing anything. So, oh dear, the decking is a bit slippery and icy. Oh, that's really mean that I laughed. Is that really mean that I laughed?
I said it was slippy, didn't I?
You did say it was slippy.
I said be careful.
You did say
you didn't listen.
My dad did that once when we were on holiday on the Stones, and he said, Anna, be careful where you're placing your feet because it's really slippery. And then he went whoop, but unfortunately he put his arm out, the one that he'd recently not long healed from when it had broken. It was hilarious at the time for me and Mum, but my dad was not happy bunny. What are you doing?
Well, I've done I've put the trees in water to soak for a bit.
Uh-huh.
And then I shall dig holes.
Okay. So you're in now, are you?
For my lunch soon, yeah.
Lunch ain't ready, mate. It's just just started boiling.
I need to charge my camera anyway.
Okay. Your girls aren't doing much.
I know, they're not exactly taking...
Is it it's cold? Is it because it's cold?
My very little soft bunnies.
Yeah, should we bring them in?
Give them 5 minutes, shall we?
Bless them.
See if they work out what outdoors is.
Aww.
It's not that cold out there. It's quite sunny out there.
Is it? Well, it's cold.
Yeah, you're old.
Thanks a lot. Meanie. Are you friends? Are you friends? It's been a really nice pottering around kind of afternoon, and John's put his trees in the garden, and I think he's upstairs editing a video at the moment. I think it's to go on his channel tonight, of the trees, I think. So he's upstairs, I'm in the dining room. Splodge and Luna were just sitting together very nicely snuggled in Luna's bed, and then they've just come racing out. So I don't know if Luna's just ticked Splodge off or not. Florence is just on her way back from being in the dining room. Nibbles is under the table, just there. But then Flo's under the in the breakfast bar. I am attempting to read this book. I have been trying to get into it a few times now. Oh, really heavy to hold. So it's The Vanishing Witch by Karen Maitland, and it just looks really good, and it's one of those books that I keep trying to get into and I haven't been able to thus far, but I really want to because it sounds good. I'll read you the synopsis. It says, "The reign of Richard II is troubled. The poor are about to become poorer still, and the landowners are lining their pockets. It's a case of every man for himself, whatever his status or wealth. But in a world where nothing can be taken at face value, who can you trust? The dour wool merchant, his impulsive son, his stepdaughter with bewitching eyes, or the raven-haired widow clutching her necklace of bloodstones? And when people start dying unnatural deaths and the peasants decide it's time to fight back, it all becomes all too easy to spy witchcraft at every turn." It just sounds so good, but I'm just struggling to get into it. So I'm going to sit for a bit and see and how I get on. And there's a possibility I might just have to write this book off as one of those ones that you just can never get into. There's always one. There's Splodgy. Splodgy. You cuddling with your dad, Florence? Where have you gone, Luna? Hey, where you going? Oh, I think Florence is going to jump, Daddy. What do you think? What are you doing, rascal?
Bye then.
There she goes.
You going? Don't jump on her then.
Oh, and they're off.